Celeste Bicyclette, aka Bicycling with Moliere. A good meta score, 61. Critics on average have liked it. And indeed, two great actors, Fabrice Lucchini and Lambert Wilson. The latter playing, having a very good performance, I think, although Fabrice Lucchini, on the other hand, that problems that he is Serge Tanner and his nemesis, Lambert Wilson, is Gauthier Valence. Fabrice Lucchini. I think it suffers to some extent from the Pacino, let's call it Pacino syndrome. Al Pacino, in the days of The Godfather, Serpico, and Justice for All, I mentioned earlier. Bobby Deerfield, an obscure movie that I liked with Mark Keller. But he was a Formula One pilot. And he has a magic. He has, to quote from The Moviegoer, a book I'm finishing tomorrow, I guess. Reality enhancing capacity. Or they were saying this about Steve Jobs, that he had the capacity to change the atmosphere around him. You enter into his field, and then what you believed is changed. What normally happened changed into something else. But with age, Al Pacino, others lose, which in a way makes sense. I mean, you make 2, 3, 4 movies which put you in the pantheon, which show your immortality, if you will. For the best 100, 1000, we can refer to the New York Times list. And then you can't do the same thing over and over again all the time. It's inhuman. It's superhuman, and we're not superhumans. And that's something I may be wrong. It's Al Pacino. His performances came down following something else. There's a law mentioned in Thinking Fast and Slow. Daniel Kahneman, the only psychologist that has won a Nobel Prize for economy. There's no Nobel Prize for psychology, of course. And some say he's the most influential, Daniel Kahneman. And he mentions in that book, Thinking Fast and Slow, the law which is called regression to the mean. In that there can be a phenomenal performance, an absolute stunning flight. He was talking fighter pilots in Israel, but let's not go down that other tangent. And so you have that, but then you can't keep it all. You come back to an average for you, an average for human beings. And the same when it's something very bad happens. Make a few very, very bad mistakes, but then you come back and do your normal, or what is normal for humans. So that's maybe also with acting. Now here, I don't think Lucchini is at his best. He in the performances I've seen when he's older, to me it seems pedantic, it seems maybe a bit infatuated, self-indulgent. That's an impression. I may be wrong. Probably I'm wrong, but that's what I see. When compared, for instance, this is not as good in Alceste Bicyclette as Serge Tonnerre. When compared, for instance, with something else I've seen, as it happens over the past few days, two films with looking at Confidence Stop Eating. That's extra performance there, especially this was on Netflix, especially if you look at the scene which is there to as a trailer, okay, they give you a little bit from the movie to see if you're interested. The scene when he's dancing, so he falls in love with this woman, comes into his office, let's not again distracted too much, and he's dancing. It's not break dances, he's not doing triple salts on the floor, but it's because he has je ne sais quoi, savoir vivre, the knack, the magic, something which to me is missing. Two established actors, one Lucchini, Serge Tonnerre is retired more or less. Elan may be missing also. I've written a few notes which came to my mind. Elan, extraordinary Elan in. I recommend. I like it very much. Confidence Stop Eating. Sandrine Bonner, his partner in that. Wonderful. So they're supposed to put on a show with Moliere. That's why Moliere Bicyclette, or Bicycling with Moliere, Anglo-Saxon version. They clash. They have big egos, pride, illusions of illusion de grandeur, and it might not be working. Sparks fly. It's interesting. Come to think of it, maybe they play very well because they're supposed to have those two figures who are not so likable. There's a woman, Francesca, and it's initially platonic ménage à trois.